Let's talk about why you've got to read Born of Blood and Ash by Jennifer Armentrout. So this is going to be book 4, the final book in the Flesh and Fire series that talks about the journey of Nyktos and Sera. So that's the prequel series to Blood and Ash. And we have a lot of questions after the end of the 3rd book. So if you remember, at the end of A Fire in the Flesh, we see Sera is able to be ascended by Nyktos. She becomes the true Primal of Life because they are heartmates and he does love her. So good. Although I did sob before we got to that part. And we got some incredible spice, but what we didn't get was a massive cliffhanger at the end. So there wasn't this one thing that we were like, oh my gosh, what will happen? Because there are too many things that need to be figured out. There are so many unanswered questions about what is going to happen specifically regarding Kolis and the rest of the primals. In this prophecy, what is going to happen with Sera now that she's the true Primal of Life? How does she learn to be the queen of the gods? There's never been one. So what is all that going to look like? Well, you're going to see that come to life in this book. So what we're going to find here is a more incredible spice. Nyktos, greenest of green flags. That man and the spice that he brings is impeccable. Impeccable. We're also going to learn more about the primals. Who can we trust? Who can we not trust? Why have they aligned themselves with Kolis in the past? Will they support Nyktos and Sera? What will she do as the Queen of Gods? Where is fucking Colum? What is he going to be up to? Because you know we hate that man as much as we hate Kolis. They're really equal right now. We're also going to find out if some of these theories that we've concocted after the end of the 3rd book are potentially going to come to life. Like, can Sera shift into a cave cat like she saw in Stasis? Is she potentially pregnant because of those 2 small cave cats she saw next to her while she was in stasis? We're going to see some answers to all of those questions, and we're going to get even more theories. There are going to be points in this book that blow your mind where you literally scream out loud. At least I did. And there are also going to be points where you are feeling all of the emotion and the devastation because this book has literally all of those things. And at the end, you're going to have some great answers to a bunch of theories that you've probably been wanting to know the answers to for the entire series, potentially even from Blood and Ash. You're also going to have so many more unanswered questions. There is so much up in the air at the end of this book that sets the perfect groundwork for the next book in the Blood and Ash series, the Primal of Blood and Bone. So give this book a read. And then join us on September 10th where we deep dive into every single thing that happens in the book and we're going to talk about all of our theories.